I'm definitely going to be a father by this time next year. Like, that's a fact.
If you're about that life, face me. All that shit you want to talk, face me. No, catch a fucking strike, bitch. Catch a strike, bitch. I said a man.
Don't fucking embarrass her anymore.
Now, I think the video what she was doing when she decided to say Tolanibaj during the Sunday live eviction show, because what she wanted to achieve is what she's achieving right now. She wanted Tolanibaj to continue to expose and, and embarrass herself on the show. Because I'm wondering, what is it with Ilebaye that every time you come for Ilebaye, whenever you see her with Neo, are you the only person that has a man? I don't necessarily give my opinions on videos like this, but this one that happened was totally not worth it. It was out of control. Why would you go and attack somebody, telling her to, measure boundaries for a guy that does not even care about you in that particular sense, right? And I also think that, Lucy coming into the show to say that she wants to leave the show, you've not spent 48 or 72 hours. You're here saying you want to leave the show.
Are you saying you want to leave the Big Brother house?
Yes, please.
Please don't waste people's time. Don't waste the viewers' time. Don't waste that space. Somebody else would need that space to, to kickstart their careers again. A lot of people that are ex-housemates, most of them are really not doing anything per se that really stands out at the moment. And some people were not called for the show. So if you were called for the show, it totally meant that, there was something they saw in you and you were, opportune to come back for the show. So do not waste people's time. But with that being said, before I go into the whole gist and bring it whole details of everything that happened, thank you so much, guys, for coming back to my channel. If you have not subscribed to my channel, do what you're seeing on the screen exactly. Click on the subscribe button. Click on the all option. That's when you get to get notifications of all my videos, okay? Now straight into the gist. First of all, I want to say that people should stop watching this Big Brother like they're watching Z World. Put your emotions aside, right? If you get too emotional on this show, you will lose track of a lot of things. It's a game, 120 million, no BPNs, right? I like to balance reality with the fact that, there's a game, but there's also the reality part of it. Now, yesterday, we saw the fact that new changes for Tolanibaj. What happened? Now, somebody was brought in as a therapist to address the housemate, right? Because I think the Big Brother realizes that these housemates are becoming very toxic. For the first time in a long time, for the very first time in a long time, people that is bringing somebody into the house. It has never happened since maybe, I don't know if it was prepared, like some previous seasons where if a season where Big Brother will bring celebrities, this time around, they brought somebody into the house to calm these people down, right? Now, calming them down had not even finished. We saw Tolanibaj go into the garden. She saw Neo with, Ilebaye, because Neo and Ilebaye had like a little bit of a misunderstanding in the dressing area. And then boom, you're shouting on, Ilebaye to leave Neo alone, to respect boundaries. You call her different names, right, that I can literally say here. And Ilebaye is pissed that why would you even come from? What the hell is the problem, right? But you could literally see Tolanibaj not holding back herself, just throwing caution to the wind.
Strike, bitch. I said a man. Yes, man is always respected, but like...
Now, I'm going to tell you where I think this started from. So we saw Neo telling Tolanibaj. They were lying down. And they were talking about the fact, Neo was telling her that, he wants to be a father. He wants to settle down. He wants to do this. He wants to do that. He wants to be serious, unapproachable, sexy, and a father. I know he was saying he wants to settle down with the love of his life. He wants to settle down with the love of his life. And, Tolanibaj probably was thinking that she's going to be the love of his life because, here you are telling a girl, right? And I think that Neo has to be very careful with his words because women are moved by words, okay? Yes, actions are also, but trust me, they first move by words. And then when you now have actions that follow it up, even if the action is not like 100, but you're now giving her actions, she tends to believe you more. And that's what Neo is doing here. You're saying things to Tolanibaj. You're in between. You're not 100 with her, but you're giving her vibes and whatever it is. And she's believing you. Now, he was just telling her he wants to be a father, settle down. So apparently, most likely, Tolanibaj is feeling like, okay, maybe I'm going to be the love of his life. Then moments later, after the therapy, blah, 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 she now sees him with Ilebaye. And she's like, this girl is not going to jeopardize my chances of becoming the love of the life, of this guy's life, rather. So here she is, throwing caution to the wind. Then Ilebaye goes to the, to the dressing area. And she goes to meet Neo. I'm like, Neo, can you want this girl? I'm not in for this rubbish. What have I done? Why is she coming for me? I'm telling Ilebaye shouting, respect boundaries, this and that. You have to do this, you have to do that. And Neo is just trying to calm Ilebaye down, like Ilebaye is like, see what? Don't buy me.
Baye, please now.
Don't buy me because I don't know.
We now see Neo and, of course, Tolanibaj in the restroom. Neo is clearing her. Do not embarrass me, right? I mean, it's like, what's that nonsense you did there? That he's going to take himself out of this whole equation and all that. And I think I like the fact for the first time. Because yesterday, I was telling a friend that Neo is not standing up as a man. Clear the boundaries, come, talk about this. And that's what he did yesterday. He literally told Tolanibaj, I want to take myself out of this rubbish you're doing. I'm not going to be in this whole mess. If you were angry and frustrated or something, why not meet me? Because I also think that there's something going on between these two people, but it's not solid, right? It's not something solid. Tolanibaj wants it to be solid, and who's going to make it solid? It's the guy. He's the one who's going to move the relationship forward to another level. Neo is still on that surface level, like, you know what? It's just vibes and vibes. Tolanibaj wants it stronger. Neo is still there trying to vibe, right? And Neo is like, see, yes, with the vibes that I'm giving you that we have, you should come bring that frustration to me. If you feel like this girl has done something to you, bring it to me. But guess what? She went to throw it on Ilebaye, and Neo is clear that, do not embarrass me. She was trying to defend whatever her actions were, but Neo wasn't having it. He just walked out of the restroom.
Don't fucking embarrass her anymore. I'm telling you, don't fucking do it.
Okay, thank you.
Moving on to my lectures, we see the fact that Lucy went into the diary room and told Big Brother she wants voluntary exit. She had a little bit of misunderstanding with Kim up, all right? I think there was something they had to do together. And, a bit of an argument ensued between the both of them. And we know Lucy. Lucy is crazy. She will fight, right? And Lucy doesn't want to fight. She's telling Big Brother that, you know what, I don't want to get to that point where I will have to fight and probably beat up someone. So I think it would be nice for me to exit the house at the moment and all of that. And I like what Big Brother did, right? Because Big Brother is like, you want to leave the house? She said yes.
I really felt like if I stay any longer, it would end up in a fight.
Like I said earlier, I said Big Brother did something. So when she stood up to leave, Big Brother called her back. She sat down. Big Brother now said, you know what, we'll revisit this matter. You cannot be very stupid. You won't waste my time to bring you on the show. Because guess what? You're literally twitching the dynamics of the show. Big Brother has brought you in. He feels like you guys are craving for this opportunity to come back into the house. Even if you come back into the house as a guest, there's something it does to your brand, right? So here she is trying to distort the master plan of Big Brother. And Big Brother is good. Big Brother is saying that, you know what, we'll revisit it. I'll bring therapists for you. They will talk sense into your head and maybe talk you into coming down, because we're also so mercy, trying to advise her. They say, well, you're just in the household. You just came in. Forget about all of that. Squash whatever it is. Any anger you have, let it ease it out. People are going to get on your nerves. We totally understand that people, there's no TV, there's no internet, there's whatever. Calm down and enjoy the rest of the show. It's just 5 more weeks and lounge, lavish, and like just Big Brother's food and, be on the lavish mode. But here you are trying to waste a slot that some people will die for.
You will be summoned later to address this issue.
Okay.
Well, that's it on this very short video. I'm going to bring you more videos later on today. Please let me know what you think about Neo. Did he do the right thing? Do you think it was right that he cleared Tolanibaj? I personally think it was good that he cleared that, because you cannot keep embarrassing him over time. Even though I think they should have done this a long time ago, but that's what I personally think. I want to know what you think about this. And what do you think about Ilebaye? Because it feels like Ilebaye is also moving towards Prince. Yesterday, he gave her a massage, right? And I'm wondering, okay? But that being said, what do you also think about the fact that Lucy wants to leave the house? Is she okay? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. Turn on your notification bells. Click on the all option. If you've subscribed before, click on the subscribe bell, click on the bell, and click on all so that you get notified whenever I post a video. Go on all social media platforms on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, which is now X, and of course on TikTok. And follow me at Olufemi Daniel. I'm also on Threads, right? And until next time I come away again very soon, it's bye for now.